என்ன பண்றது ஒன்றும் புரியலை. Andre Shemenko. எப்போ மேட்ச் எடுத்த டிவிஷன் 2 50 பாயிண்ட் எடுக்கணும், 5 மேட்ச் ஜெயிக்கணும். வேறு ஏ ரேட்டிங் பிளேயரை வச்சு ஆடுவோமா? ஏ ரேட்டிங் மேலேருந்து வரும். அந்த மெஸ்ஸி பதிலாக அந்த மெஸ்ஸி. சுபுஷ்லாம் இருக்காப்புல, கேசிமீரோ இருக்கட்டும். கல்யாண் இருக்காப்புல மூசியாலா. ஓகே, ரைட் பேக் லெஃப்ட் பேக் ஓகே. வேற யாரு? ஓகே, வேற யாரு? எமால் அப்பமா எமால். குரட்ஸ்கா. சாணி நல்லா பேசானே சிஎஃப் வரணும். ஆட மாட்டானே. பேரல வைப்போம், பேரல. ஒய் சுத்திங். Stream health is excellent. மொத்த பேரில் போய் போயிடணுமா? ஹிஹிஹி, ஃபன்னு தான். ஈராக். அப்படிலாம் டீமாக பார்ப்போம். வேண்டாய்க், விக்கன்பர்க், கஃபு, கோஸ்டகோட்டா, நெய்மர், பேட்டிஸ்டூட்டா, சாலா, ஸ்னைடர், ஃபோர்லன், மப்பே, ஒலிவியர் கான்.
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Iraq.
Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's down to business here. Well, Jim, there have been quite a few lethal front threes down the years, but this man, Neymar, might have been a part of the best of them all.
I would say so. I mean, they won the treble in 2014-15.
ஆடங்கோ.
And it's hit the woodwork and
பீட ஆரம்பிச்சிருச்சுடா. P-Day started.
Quality ball. Nicely weighted ball. And this is Forlan. He is through here.
It's
Safely in the keeper's hands. Kimmich.
Kimika.
Alvarez. Kimmich. Cute ball now. How can he reach it? No, that's been intercepted. Kimmich is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Now it's Mbappe. That'll be a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Didn't quite have the weight on it. Firmino tries to pass it through. Now it's Alvarez.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
நார்மல் சைடு எடுத்துட்டேன் கீப்பர் வரத பார்க்கல சை மூளை வேலை செய்ய மாட்டேங்குது
In by Messi. Impressive jump.
நல்லா கொடுத்தான் கிராஸ்
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Firmino actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Vankkam.
No change to the score. 0-0 it remains. Alvarez. That's a good ball out wide. Now it's Kimmich. He's found a way through.
இப்போ ஏன் லோட் ஆகுது டேய் எந்த நேரத்துல லோட் ஆகுது கஷ்டம்டா எப்பா ஒரு சில ட்ரெயின் அப் பண்ண வேண்டியது இருக்கு general in certain formats additional substitution can be made in extra time நம்ம 54 பார்சிலோனா வினிஸ்கஸ் ஜூனியர் இருக்காப்ல அதில் ராஷ்ஃபோர்டு பெர்பட்டாஃபு மோஜான் எமாது ஓகே அதில் செகண்ட் டாப்புக்கு வச்சுக்க வேண்டியதான்
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now.
Against Manchester United.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So it's down to business here. Well, Jim, Marcus Rashford's best position has been something that's up for debate for quite a while. What do you think?
Well, it's Rashford!
Hits off target and by quite a way.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Szoboszlai. Great vision. Valverde. Nicely spread. And it's Valverde. And here's Roberto Firmino. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Pedri. Strokes it back. Not a lot more he could do. Firmino! And he can clear it away.
Firmino.
Now it's Alvarez. And he's going for goal!
Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And that's been won straight back. And he'll try from distance! And the finish!
Ayo! இன்னும் போவேனாங்கிறானே.
Pedri out towards the flank. Al Kubasi with the foul.
பொத்தன்னு அடிக்கிறது.
Just a talking
கார்டு
to, I
போடுங்கயா
think.
கார்டு.
Yes, it is.
ஃபார்மல் வார்னிங்ல விட்டாப்ல. வேற சுபோஷ் ஃப்ளை எடுப்பாப்லையா?
It's a good 35 yards out, this.
ஓ அது நினைக்கிறேன் பாப்போம்.
Wonderful save by Martinez. And he's gone looking for safety.
டைமிங் கிடைக்கல.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
Manchester United have definitely started much the stronger. They're far more creative.
அல்வாரஸ் உனக்கு தான்டா. டேய் பந்து காலுக்குள்ள போதுடா.
And it's Alexander-Arnold.
லக்கிரான உனக்கு வெளிய.
And that's definitely not his best.
நல்ல வேளை நான் பண்ண மிஸ்டேக் அவனும் பண்ணாம இருந்தானே. அவனுக்கு நெட் அதை விட மோசமா இருக்கு. நல்லா கனெக்ட்
And
பண்றான்.
he should have made them pay.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender. Stay onside.
Oh no, this does not look good. Chance!
எதுக்கு நின்னு அப்ப?
Barcelona!
எனக்கு உள்ள போலடி நானாத.
It looked as though it'd gone too wide. He wasn't having that though, and somehow he found the angle.
Peter, you have to have a certain imagination to produce the incredible, and that was incredible.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Bojan Costa Curta wins the duel this time. And it's Kukçu. Driving on and making good progress.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, a lovely bit of skill. That is a brilliant interception. And that signals the end of the first period. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Manchester United unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Substitution for Barcelona. Number 15, Dani Olmo.
Down to business again.
Is number 4.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible.
Takes a shot.
ரெண்டாவது போஸ்ட் வர போங்கடா இவங்களா.
Saliba getting this one clear.
அவன் போயிட்டு சும்மா சொல்லுவான் உங்களுக்கு போடுங்க.
Pedri. Szoboszlai. Valverde. That's a nicely shaped Firmino.
ஒண்ணுக்கு என்ன கஷ்டப்பட வேண்டியதா இருக்கு.
They have done it. They have their equalizer.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
We're looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
He won't be happy with that one. Costa Curta. Pedri. And it's Soboslai. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Firmino proves just a little bit too strong. Looking for option. There's the shot! He's having a pop!
Pedri.
That is rather wayward.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
திருப்பியுமா அந்த மேட்ச் 66ல தான் சுத்துச்சுன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். இன்னைக்கு என்ன 2 மேட்ச் இப்படி போகுது? இன்னும் 90 பாயிண்ட் எடுத்தா டிவிஷன் 2. டிவிஷன் 2 போகிறது அவ்வளோ சுலபம் ஒன்றும் இல்லை. ஆனால் இது மாதிரியே போனால் ஈஸியாக போயிடலாம். மா கேஷிங் ஒரு பக்கம் வச்சுக்குவோம். கொரட்கா 7 இருக்காப்புல. அப்புறம் டீமாக பார்ப்போமா? சாபி அலான்சோ, ரைகார்ட், மார்க்கினியோஸ், மேரு, ராஷ்ஃபோர்ட், டி ப்ரோயின் இருக்காப்புல, மெக்காலிஸ்டர் இருக்காப்புல, டேனியல் அலாமோ இருக்காப்புல, நூனோ மெண்டஸ் இருக்காப்புல. ஓகே, அவனுக்கு குட் டீம். Here we go.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Celtic.
Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So that's got things underway. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Yeah, Marquinhos, he's one of the toughest and most competitive centre-backs in the business. He's the kind of player you can rely on to always be just where you need him, making a vital interception or just making life difficult for the opposition.
There's the shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Right card, clears without hesitation. Juve did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Now it's Bellingham. Goes for a shot! Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Bellingham. De Bruyne. Oh, that's a clever-looking ball. Van Dijk. Pedri. Conte. Passing is crisp and sharp. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now this could be a chance. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
So we're still where we started right now. Van Dijk. Now he's got space here. Good ball over the top. Oh, no joy this time. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, well played. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
Power கம்மியா கொடுத்துட்டான்.
That'll be a goal kick.
வேற பிசிட்டு இருக்கோம். புடிச்சிட்டே இருக்கு எல்லாத்துக்கும்.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Duke, someone who can always claim to be the most immaculate finisher. Good ball, good take. Chance! Well, there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. De Bruyne. And it's Bellingham. Played into space.
Pormo.
Knocks it into space. Firmino. And he's been shifted off it. Rijkaard. And we've reached half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
Please turn your attention
what
to
have we
the
learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, I think despite the scoreline, Peter, there's only one team in it. They might not have made the most of their chances so far, but of frustration creeping in. Maybe a bit of fine-tuning during the break, and they should get their reward in the second half.
So we reached the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. The second period is underway.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Pedri. And he's forced to go back. And it's Conte. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped. That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here. Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
Tries a shot! That's travelling a long way. Now the ball's gone astray. And he's there to belt it away. 60 minutes played. Serginho looking to influence the game from out wide. Oh, they could be caught out here. And still, we await the first breakthrough. Valverde looking to play him in, and he was quick to react. Marquinhos does well to get it back. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Shoots! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Need to check.
Costa Curta. Now it's Rashford. Just about up to 75 minutes. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Don't you just love the level of it?
There could be trouble here. And a chance! Trustbar comes to the rescue. Casemiro. Valverde. Alvarez. Now it's Roberto Firmino.
Listen, it may well finish this way because it's been so tight all the way through, but equally, we might still get a moment of magic, a mistake, or a refereeing decision.
Takes a shot!
Order Bokka Bakkade!
And that is well cleared. And here's Valverde.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Celtic
tries
Goal.
one from Rain.
Goal, தெரியுமே.
Mass euphoria, ecstasy.
என்னப்பா எதுக்குப்பா கோல் செலிப்ரேஷன் மாங்கி நடிச்சு போஸ்ட்ல எடுத்து வெளில வந்துருக்கு.
That is a cracking hit.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot around the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
எந்த பிரச்சனையும் இல்லை, இதுக்குள்ள எதுக்குள்ள வருத்தப்படுறீங்கோ?
That's the end. So in the end, one goal did it. An exciting encounter where both sides produced a genuine effort to go on and win it, but neither was able to.
எத்தனை பாயிண்ட் 30 பாயிண்ட் டிகிரிஸா தெரியுமே. இப்போ எடுத்த 60 பாயிண்ட் நெட்வொர்க் கேப்பில் எடுத்த 20 பாயிண்ட் இதில் போயிடும். தட் இஸ் அல்காரிதம். அவனும் என்னோட ரேங்க் கூடும். அப்போ அவனுக்கு தான் ப்ளஸ் பாயிண்ட். நான் பாசிட்டிவ்னு வச்சுருக்கான்டா. இருக்காப்புல ரைஸ் மீரோ ஆல்பர்ட் ஃபெரர், விக்டர் பயா, கோஸ்டா கோட்டா, ஸ்னைடர், மெக்காலிஸ்டர் வாங்கி வச்சுருப்பானே. அங்கே டேனியல் லாமோ, மெஸ்ஸி, நெய்மர். ஓ மை காட், வாட் அ டீம், வாட் அ டீம்.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. Well, we're underway.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to...
Messi left foot.
That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
The most accurate pass. Oh, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Count. Now that looks a decent ball. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Madrid clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Alvarez. And it's Count. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Now it's Messi. Genuine physical edge about this game, it is quite attritional. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, Red, nice interception. other side yet able to force a breakthrough here.
கீப்பர் முன்னாடி கொண்டாந்தானா
Neymar
போய் எடுத்து
is
போடுறான்.
always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Kukçu. Firmino. That's been slipped through. Alvarez.
That was lovely, that.
இல்லை இல்லை நீங்க இப்படி விளையாடுறீங்க.
Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Neymar.
Madrid really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to
ஐயோ
maintain
விட்டாடு
possession.
கோல்.
Messi from another planet. He's got himself
எங்க மெஸ்ஸி இருக்கான்டா நடிக்கிறது.
the lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty
மடிச்சல
of
உள்ள போகாது.
finish.
அந்த ஒரு
Well,
ஃபீல்
from
தான்
the moment
டிஃபென்ஸ்
he got
ஆகிட்டால.
involved, he looked as
Tira,
if he'd
tira,
go all
பெரிய
the way.
பெரிய
Terrific.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Just a talking to, I think.
சுத்தி
Yes,
நமக்கு
it is.
பழக்கம் இல்லையே.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
Kimmich with a real chance here.
கொஞ்சம் போஸ்ட்.
He's gone for it.
சரிடா.
He doesn't look too happy with that.
Kimmich is clearly
No,
kicking himself
கொஞ்சம்
here.
கையாட்டம்
He knew that
வந்திருக்கும்.
was a great opportunity.
நல்ல ஷூட். ஒட்டிக்கிட்டு போயிருமே. அதான் நினைச்சேன்.
Messi wins the duel this time. Kukçu is the team's great visionary. Firmino.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Dani Olmo. Firmino!
உள்ள போடாமலே.
Split-second reaction.
Firmino actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Strategy 6 yard to the box.
Manchester United with the corner. They're first.
Messi.
And now a sudden chance to counter. That has not gone well.
2 added minutes has been
Just to
indicated.
go back. Great, and Firmino!
Oh.
Same again, same outcome.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Now it's Count. Marquinhos spots it. And it's half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Manchester United trailing by the tightest of margins at half-time.
For a special presentation
It's been
featuring
a
our
pretty
guest
tepid
performers
display.
today.
They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon.
செத்து போனாயே. அந்த கொசு கடிச்சிட்டு இருக்கு.
Substitution on the field. Number 17, Messi.
Away we go
Coming on
again.
the field is number
Manchester
10.
United really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
And the pass is intercepted. And it's Firmino. Firmino touches it back.
They're really getting no time to think on the ball here.
And here's Alvarez.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
பரவாயில்ல.
And he is going into that little black book.
மாத்து கூட ஒருத்தன் இல்லையே.
Timber. Now it's Neymar.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Mbappe. Messi. Manchester United still behind thanks to that solitary strike. And it's been played through. Enjoy this time. And here's Roberto Firmino. Dani Olmo plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And it's made its way to him.
Oh, he's burst through. Oh, he shot, surely! Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Now it's Alvarez. Threads one in. Alvarez. Out for a throw.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Now who's going to be first to this? Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. And reclaimed it in a trice.
Madrid clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Dani Olmo. Aims beyond the defence. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Madrid clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Over to the right flank. And now they can clear their lines. Just 5 minutes left. Now it's Count. Picked up Mbappe! Well taken goal. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Oh, delicious. Such devilish curl.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Madrid have surely won it. Or so you would think. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten.
30 பாயிண்ட் எடுத்தது 30 பாயிண்ட் போச்சா பழைய டிவிஷனுக்கு வந்தாச்சா அது எவன் எடுத்து வைக்கிறது கல்யாண் சிஎஃப் ஆட மாட்டான் செக்ஸ் இவன் தான் வரம் கிடச்சவன் தானே எதுக்கு நீ ஓப்பன் பண்ண வரேன் ஸ்ட்ரீமில் இருக்கேன்டா வரேன்டா போடா அப்படியே போ வரேன் இல்லைன்னா போயிட்டு ஓப்பன் பண்ணிட்டு எந்த பிரச்சனையும் இல்லை upcoming alarm. அடம் கால் நிகழ இந்த விலகுது. ஃபில்ட்ரு அதே ஒன்று தூக்கி இவனுக்கு அதை வச்சுக்கோ. இந்த கிறிஸ்டியானோ இருக்கா, நம்ம கிறிஸ்டியானோங்க. ஓ, இந்த வெர்ஷன் ஆஃப் கிறிஸ்டியானோ மட்டும் இல்லையா? இன்னொரு ஹேரிகேன் வெர்ஷன் இருக்குமே, என்னது? லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்லல்ல முப்பது பாயிண்ட் எடுத்ததை விட்டாச்சு, மூடிட்டு போயிருக்கலாம். ம் எத்தனை ரைஸ் தான் நான் நீங்கிறது? நாளைக்கு மிக்ஸ் ஆக்கி எடுத்துகிட்டு போங்க, எந்த பிரச்சனை. தண்ணி ஊற்றி வை. பார்ப்போமா? ஓ மை காட்,
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling. Well, for anyone whose allegiances lie with the red half of Manchester, this man for so long was an unsung hero. One of the most decorated defenders. Oh, he's been caught on it here.
On the double. Garcia. Yo, Chumaria vai venire.
Camavinga. Kukchu producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Bruno Fernandes. And here's Kukçu. Goes for goal!
நல்லா சுத்தி இருக்கலாம்.
And that is great goalkeeping.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to
என்னையா
shoot.
வேலை முடிஞ்சா
Maybe the
முடியல
crowd
உனக்கு
will
இன்னும்?
stay a little quieter next time.
Van Dijk. For Conte. Kimmich. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Bruno Fernandes. And he's decided to go for it. And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
A good disguise on that, though. I don't think many people
May
would have
I
expected
replay
him to
it,
absolutely
Kano?
clatter it the way he did. Niceties are not part of this approach. This is actually quite aggressive.
Now it's Roberto Firmino. Well, that pass isn't the best. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Knocks it out wide.
Fernando Silva, Lamine Yamal.
And that interception was
Oda,
most
Oda,
necessary.
Vitradra. Osimhen.
Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
I don't think anyone's really surprised that he's tried that, Peter.
Vandam
He's certainly
போயிட்டான்.
confident in smacking one from range.
Threads one in. Osimhen
That was
receives it in a good position here. Bruno Fernandes. Kukçu. And it's Musiala. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Camavinga spread it left.
Manchester United really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
He is just caressing the ball. Here it is, crossed in. Van Dijk gets it away. Kvaratskhelia. And Silvestre. Oh, that's well spotted. And it's Musiala. Great vision. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Kimmich's cross. And it's hoisted clear. Osimhen. And for the first half, that is that. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
And now I'd just like to read
So,
out
nothing to
our
report
Vankkam
so
members
far
who are
on the goals
celebrating their
front.
birthdays
Well,
today.
this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition. Something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So straight into the second half. Both sides defensively robust up to now.
Real chance! Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
He won't be happy with that one. Nicely weighted ball. That is ended up in no man's land. Firmino.
Manchester United are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way through zone.
And it's Musiala. Musiala. Oh, he's having a go! Magnificent from Musiala! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Just as they wanted it, just when they wanted it. There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. Expertly done.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
Manchester United have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
Van Dijk makes the interception. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too early for them to settle into that practice just now.
Soboslai gets into a good position.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 14, Kvaratskhelia. Number 22, Eduardo Camavinga.
And that's definitely not his best.
Number 45, Osman.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
And he's managed to get free.
Number 30,
Drills one in.
Number 24,
Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Number 21.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the
ஐயோ
intensity drop
மெஸ்ஸி
now, Peter.
தலைவா
There is
அடி
an
வாங்கிட்டாங்க.
irresistible, irrepressible
எடுத்து
look about
கொடுப்பாங்க.
them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Plays a sharp little ball here. He's having a pop!
அது எப்படி அவங்க கட் பண்ண
And that has
பறக்கணும்
kept
உள்ள
the
போய்
keeper
நம்ம
on his
கட் பண்ண உள்ளே போக
toes.
மாட்டேங்குது.
Well, it was going to take something a bit special from there, and that wasn't it.
And the through ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Knocks it into space. Played in.
Manchester United really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to...
Oh, what? In he goes again! And that's a good finish.
No
And
goal
surely
celebration.
now, the result's beyond doubt. Not
Result
so much
beyond doubt.
sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way. And Firmino! It is close, but that is the last of it.
Good play,
Manchester
good play, good play,
United
good play.
are walking off satisfied with their day's work.
Good
A
play,
result
good
no
play.
less warranted.
Marquinhos, Van Dijk, Conte, Kalas. எம்பாப்பேக்கு என்ன ஆச்சு? இந்த வினி எத்தனை நாள் வச்சு ஆனதில்ல, அந்த வினி வச்சு ஆடி பார்ப்போம். ம்ஹும். மூவாயிரத்தி இரநூத்தி பதினொன்று எங்கிட்ட கிடந்துற இந்த ரேங்க்லாம் போகிறீங்க? துராம், மார்க்கினியாஸ் 2-3 டிஃபென்ஸும் சூப்பர். ஆஸ்ட்ரோ மொப்ப எல்லாமே லெஜெண்டாக தான் பார்த்துருக்காங்க. அதுக்குள்ளே எடுத்துட்டானா 2 பெனால்ட்டி கம்ப்ளீட் பண்ணியிருப்பான்னு நினைக்கிறேன். நம்ம கிட்ட மாதிரி விடாமல் வெயிலையாக கொடுக்குறோமே நினைக்கிறேன்.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle. Well, it's clear what the manager wants here. His aim is to dominate in the wide areas, isn't it?
Yeah, I suspect that the wide men have been instructed to combine with the two forwards playing off the central striker, providing support or rotating with them while being the main suppliers.
Marquinhos, a player joining here, a pretty exclusive club. This game is Vinicius Junior! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Vinicius Junior is offering a right smile there.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side actually. Keeper has taken decisive action. Madrid have the chance to go the other way. Now it's a decent chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Van Dijk makes the interception. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Looking for the run. That is a great pick out. Valverde. Pedri has crossed into the middle. Marquinhos is pretty much the definition of the word uncompromising. It's lofted through here. Still goalless. Threads one in. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Taken back almost at once. Zola is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Alvarez. Soboslai is onto this. And here's Valverde. Nicely shaped ball. Bruno Fernandes producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Van Dijk. Soboslai. Pass somewhat off target. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Howson promptly onto that, and that is that.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
He is through here. Shot chance, surely! Denied by an instinctive save.
Alvarez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter. Good ball, good take. Vinicius Junior gets flagged offside. Howson is always scanning the pitch for targets.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's had a shot! And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here.
And now,
So, nothing to report so far on the goals front.
After all that probing and testing the waters, here's hoping for a more open second half.
Well, generally speaking, an entertaining half. Lack of goals a notable thing, but that's not to say it hasn't been very watchable. So we're off again.
Manchester United have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. Okay, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Madrid have reclaimed it. Costa Curta. Valverde. Shapes to shoot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Manchester United have their third corner. Khan breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And now they can spring out of defence. Now this could be a chance. And he's lost his man here. Enjoy this time.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Looking for options for movement. That's tidy. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet.
Mbappe clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone?
And a chance! And that's a sharp finish. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
Manchester United are in front now, the game's only goal.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
Neymar. Oh, super ball.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Van Dijk does really well to win the ball there. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 8, Bruno Fernandes. Coming on the field is number 23.
Oh, that's fabulous. Quick look, then plays it in. Howson can clear it away. And he's had it nicked away.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
And he's let fly. And that would have been game, set and match.
He's really trying to take this upon himself to get it won.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Alvarez wins the duel this time. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Rijkaard does well not to be outdone there.
2 added minutes has
Confirmation
been
that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. It's a really well-measured ball. Now this could be a chance. That's that.
Well played.
Well, that was tense. Boy, that was tense. The two sides separated by the game's only goal. Vinicius Junior taking in the accolades, having been named.
எத்தனை பாயிண்ட் எடுக்கணும்? பாயிண்டை பற்றியே பேசக்கூடாது. அப்புறம் இந்த பார்ப்போம். அட பாவி வரேன் வாடா டம்.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Against Greece.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running.
Well, courage is a word that Steven Gerrard likes to use a lot. Never be afraid to have a go at it. He certainly...
Superb from Valverde! About as smooth as it gets! And springs instantly to life!
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Big chance! Valverde, Gerrard pulls off an exemplary piece of defending. Vinicius Junior is onto this. Adams. Manchester United leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Odo. Costa Curta. Pedri. Passes short and sharp. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Shevchenko gets on the end of things as a matter of habit. Nicely weighted ball. Can he get onto this? A heavy challenge. Referee has just said play on. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly.
Szoboszlai really was well marshalled.
Oh, that's ambitious. Getting too much. Oh, he's been caught on it here. He's had a shot. And no mistake. They are purring, truly purring. An act of great generosity, accepted gratefully, indeed gleefully.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break. Shevchenko clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he...
And Shevchenko!
Super goal!
Gem! An absolute gem! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Well, it's one of those, Peter, when you've got to take your hat off and just say, too good.
Greece cut their deficit and look raring to go again. Alvarez! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Substitution in progress.
Manchester United with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the ball's come loose here. And he's there to get it away. Greece are looking to go forward now. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Zanetti. Can he get on the end of this? Eze. Played into the box. And he gets rid in a hurry. Vinicius Junior. Adams with the slide tackle there. And they've switched it over to the other side. Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. To Nielsen. That's the end of the first 45. It's been thrills and spills at either end in the first half. Neither side really seizing the initiative, and both teams still very much in it. Well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Manchester United leading, but only just 2 on the scoreline. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Valverde. Alvarez has created 1 goal already. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And he shoots! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now it's Eze. Greece ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. De Nielsen. Pedri. And it's Valverde. And it's Kimmich. Delivers with whip. And he's there to clear it. And there's the shot! Odo is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. De Nielsen. Now it's Shevchenko. Kimmich. Valverde. That's good play. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Kali. Online then live போயிட்டு இருக்கு.
Probably be looking to play it square from here.
Yeah, plenty of jostling.
இப்போ ஒரு 1.5 மணிக்கு கூட போயிட்டு இருக்கு. இன்னைக்கு ஜிம் போலல.
போயில?
இங்க போன போக்குல நீங்க அங்கிட்ட அந்த 15 பாத்தீங்க எத்தனை சிலிண்டர் இறக்கி ஏத்துறதுக்குள்ள இந்த ஜிம்முக்கு வேற போணுமாக்கும்.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 20, Alvarez. Coming on the field is number 14, Messi. Substitutions taking place.
Oh, lots on that one, but he couldn't find the target.
We all love a triumph, Peter, but the wiser choice would have been ball into box.
Pedri, and here's Szoboszlai. Zanetti. Manchester United perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Odo. Van Dijk. Costa Curta. Kılıçsoy. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Manchester United clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Marquinhos cuts out the pass. It'll be a throw-in. That is good alertness. And that's a dangerous ball. Vinicius Junior aimed beyond the defence. Now it's Vinicius Junior. He's in one-on-one. Zanetti with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
இது அங்க அடிச்சதுல ஐயோ Casemiro Silakan please. Iya.
Substitution for Manchester United. Number 24.
Manchester United are making a change now.
Number 19. Federico
5 minutes left on the
Valverde.
clock.
Number 15.
And he's decided to go for it.
Number 21.
He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Number 3. Casemiro. Number 41. Rice.
Manchester United
Number
have their
13,
second corner now.
Kukçu. Number 7. Roberto Firmino.
Defending of the desperate variety. Over to the right flank. In towards the back stick.
Manchester United nearly finishing off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes.
Oh, look,
Rijkaard promptly
look,
onto that, and that is that.
விட்டுறாதீங்கண்ணா.
And he plays one through, and it's Eze. Tries a shot!
டேய்
Well
டேய்
taken goal.
இதெல்லாம் எங்கிட்றா?
And right near the end, we have parity.
யாரு?
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement,
இதுக்கு பேசாம
the
நீ வந்து
certainty
அவனுக்கு
of
தான்
finish.
ஜெயிக்கிறதுன்னு சொல்லிட்டு போயிடலாமே.
And there goes the final whistle. A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. Your reflections then, Jim?
நான் சாப்பிட்டேன். நீங்க? என்ன ஸ்பெஷல் இன்னைக்கு? ஆஹா, சாசேஜோ? அடிபொலி. டெய்லி தானே? டெய்லி பண்ணணும்ல? ஓகே ஓகே. யூமா சுசுகி. எத்தனை விஷயம் இருக்கானோ? ஜோனவசு ஓகே.